We are at the Dayton Speedway for the 7th race of Season 2 of the SCRL Grand National Series. The 46 of Brian Fox will lead us to the green flag. So beside him is the 6 of Nick Kennedy. Rest the starting lineup for today's race. We have all 30 drivers here in this race. Myron Fielder enters this race with a 39-point lead over Roger James. Myron Fielder is starting 7th. Roger James is starting all the way back in 24th. Of course, the Dayton Speedway has not been made for NR 2003, so I am using the Winchester Speedway as a replacement. It is basically the same track. It is a high-banked oval, half-mile track. That is what Winchester is, so it is the closest track to what Dayton was back in 1950. 6 races in, we have yet to have a repeat winner. It's been a different winner each and every time here in the Cup Series for round number 7. Brian Fox with his first ever Cup Series pole. He's going to look to translate that into his first ever Cup Series win. He has some tough challengers behind him like Nick Kennedy, Chris Kyle, Nathan Ordman, as well as the defending Cup Series champion Sebastian Torres. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off to begin our lone pace lap of the day. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems. Once again, 20 laps will be the distance for today's race. 200 points are up for grabs as well here for round number 7. Brian Fox in the number 46 car. Nick Kennedy in the fabulous Hudson Hornet is your row number 1. Pace car pulls in. Pull them belts tight. We are racing for the first time ever here in the Cup Series at the Dayton Speedway. Brian Fox leads us to green. Into turn number 1, Brian Fox with a good run off turn number 1. He's going to clear Nick Kennedy and the 14 car off into turn number 3. And at turn number 4, it'll be Brian Fox leading the first lap here at Dayton Speedway. Into turn number 1, and turn number 2. Still battling side by side between Chris Kyle and Nick Kennedy. Kennedy with a run on the high side. He gets the run and he will take over second place. Brian Fox will lead lap number 2. There you see our points leader, Myron Fielder, currently running in the 6th position. And there is our second in points, Roger James, currently in the back of the pack. Nick Kennedy is trying to slowly close in on Brian Fox. Brian Fox trying to block the high line so Nick Kennedy can't get past him. 2 of the veterans in this league, Brian Fox and Nick Kennedy. Very surprising to know that Nick Kennedy is the only driver to have actually won here in the Cup Series. So Kennedy knows how to get it done, but can he actually get it done here at Dayton? He gets such a good run off turn number 4, but Brian Fox keeps first place. Chris Kyle currently running in the 3rd spot. 4th is Sebastian Torres, our defending champion. And 5th is Nathan Ordman. You see Brian Fox this time takes the high line, while Nick Kennedy takes the low line. This race is going by very fast. We will have 13 laps to go next time by. This time Brian Fox and Nick Kennedy takes the high line. Battle for last place, Jeremy Eichel in the 10 car, who just won the last round at Vernon. not faring too well here on the oval. At Dayton, you see Kennedy goes way wide. Oh, he smacks the wall. So Kennedy is going to lose some ground to Brian Fox. That's the worst thing Nick Kennedy could have done, is smack the wall. But he has enough time. He has 11 laps to go. But can he pass Brian Fox? He's got 11 to go. Most of these drivers are single file because this track is just so hard to pass on. We got 10 laps to go. Brian Fox's lead is 0.03 of a second. You see Kennedy has closed in ever so slowly. He's going to go the high line again. He keeps it off the wall this time. And you see Chris Kyle. He's caught up to our two race leaders. As Kennedy continues to run the high line, almost scrapes the wall there. We got 7 laps to go next time by. As Brian Fox continues to pace the field, 7 to go. Looks like we got a 3-car battle between Brian Fox, Nick Kennedy, and Chris Kyle. 3 of the most longest active drivers here in the SCRL. As Brian Fox slowly pulling away, we got 6 laps to go. Brian Fox is trying to defend the high line to try and take Nick Kennedy's line away. His lead is now 0.06 of a second. 5 laps to go. We are nowhere near lap traffic. And this is Brian Fox's race to lose because he is pulled away by now a full second. 4 to go. It's how it's been here in the Cup Series of Season 2. Once the leader gets the lead, he's very hard to catch. And with Dayton Speedway or Winchester being so hard to get a good run on, it's just allowing Brian Fox to pull away to a 1.4 second lead. As Sebastian Torres has caught Chris Kyle and Nick Kennedy. Sebastian goes to the high side, so does Chris Kyle, to try and block Sebastian's momentum. We got 2 laps to go. Looks like we will have another dominator here in the Cup Series off the final turn. White flag, 1 lap to go for Brian Fox. No challenge from behind. 1.4 second lead. Brian Fox won the pole. He had to fend off the challenge from Nick Kennedy and Chris Kyle. He easily does. Brian Fox leads every single lap. He's going to score his first career win here in the Cup Series. Brian Fox wins here at Dayton Speedway. What a dominating performance by that 46 car. Here are your race results. Brian Fox scores his first SCRL Grand National Series win. 2nd, Nick Kennedy. 3rd, Chris Kyle. 4th, Sebastian Torres. 5th, Omar Gutierrez. 6th, Nathan Ordman. 7th, Myron Fielder, our points leader. 8th, Caitlin Coney. 9th is Marcus Sasachi. And 10th was Chris Henry. Rest of race results, we had all 30 drivers finish race on the lead lap. No one was out. That is it here for Dayton Speedway. We will take you to victory lane for the first time in his Cup Series career with the number 46 of Brian Fox. Here are the point standings after the 7th race of the season at Dayton. Byron Fielder is still our points leader. He has a 118-point lead over Roger James. He gained 79 points in the last round. Third is Jeremy Eichel, 160 points behind. Fourth is Joe Jefferson, 208 points behind. And fifth is Caitlin Coney, 223 points behind. Rest of your point standings are on the screen. That is it for round number 7. We will next see you for round number 8 at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.